The president also says that the debate has been infected by falsehoods. And probably the most notorious one is the one made by your former running mate, Sarah Palin, who said that his bill would encourage death panels that would encourage euthanasia. He called that an extraordinary lie, and he is right about that, isn't he?
Well, I think that what we're talking about here is are we going to have groups that actually advise people as these decisions are made later in life?
That's not in the bill.
But it's been taken out. But the way that it was written made it a little bit ambiguous. And another thing,
I don't think that's correct, Senator. The bill, all it said was that if a patient wanted to have a Medicare consultation about end-of-life issues, they could have it at their request, and the doctor would get reimbursed for it. No panel.
But there was a provision in the bill that talks about a board that would decide the most effective measures to provide health care for people, okay? Now, we had amendments, we Republicans, and said that in no way would that affect the decisions that the patients would make and their families. That was rejected by the Democrats in the Health Committee.
But that's not a death panel.
So what does that lead to? Doesn't that lead to a possibility, at least opens the door to a possibility of rationing and decisions made, such are made in other countries?
Boy, every single independent group that looked at it said it just wasn't true.
Well, then why did the Democrats turn down our amendments that clarified that none of the decisions that would be made by this board would in any way affect the depriving of the needed treatments for patients? I don't know why they did that then.
So you think Sarah Palin was right?
Oh, look, I don't think they were, quote, death panels. Don't get me wrong. I don't think. But on the best treatment procedures, part of the bill, it does open it up to decisions being made that should be left, those choices left to the patient and the individual. That's what I think is pretty clear, which was a different section of the bill.